Welcome back to
Finding problems in a van.
So, we have had the fuel solenoid changed in the van, and it's not that.
No, we had the diagnostics from the AA, and it led to the fuel pump solenoid, and we've changed it, and still nothing. So we're guessing it's the fuel pump, but we're gonna have to take it to a garage to get it diagnosed because the people that are doing it now can't diagnose it further.
So it's going to cost more money.
Probably in the 400 to 500 quid region.
Which we don't have at the moment.
Nope.
So the van's going to have to wait a little while longer. But we thought in the meantime we'd answer some questions that you'd asked. And the first question that we got was, what do you need in order to change your minibus to a campervan? Now, I'm presuming they meant with the DVLA, because in my last video, that's what I was talking about. So, Dave will let you know about that stuff.
Yeah, if you want to convert your van from a casual van or a minibus into a camper van, there's specifications that you need for the DVLA. There's minimum requirements basically, and those are a door that provides access to the living accommodation, so like a sliding door or a rear door or something like that. A bed, which is a minimum of 6 foot. A water storage tank.
We have for our storage tank, we just have one of those standard camping ones, don't we? That you get from like.
You just put a hose
B&Q
pipe into a big bucket of water, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, you need a seating and dining area that's permanently attached to the van.
And we have the slide out one that slides into a
well,
bed.
We've got like a bench seat that slides out into a bed, so it doubles up as a bed and a seating arrangement.
But we don't have a table, which they've let us off with for some reason.
Yeah, well, what we mentioned is I've made a log store which has got a flat top on it, and I put a cup of tea on it and took a picture of it and said it's a coffee table. So I guess we've got away with that one. You need permanently fixed means of storage, so a cupboard or a locker or a wardrobe or something like that.
Which we have underneath the bed, and we also have where we put the bread bin and made the bread bin into a cupboard. So if you look on our other videos, you'll see that bread bin thing that I'm talking about as storage, and the bits underneath the bread bin as well.
Yeah. And you need a permanently fixed cooking facility while within the vehicle, so like gas or electric.
What do we have? We have
I built a unit which has got a built-in multi-oven, a miniature multi.
What is that? Is it
Calor.
Calor. It's like a enamelled one. I think it's like it's
an old school one.
Yeah, it's like a vintage, probably.
But it's probably one of the best cookers we've ever used, isn't it? Because it's just simple.
Oh, it's so good. It's got everything.
It's simple and it's easy to use.
It's got an oven.
It's free
a
and
grill. And it's got 2 hobs, so it's an amazing little thing.
Yeah, and you need at least one window on the side of your van. So, well, I've seen some people trying to get away with not putting a window in, and just putting like a blacked out piece of card with curtains by the side. And I don't think you should do that. You should just get a window, because it's only going to cost about 50 quid to fit.
Yeah, and if you're lucky like us, get a minibus and then it's just full of windows. You're like,
yeah, we've got windows all the way around. So
I quite like that though. I quite like that it's got windows all the way around.
Yeah, because when you want the light coming in, it's all around you.
Yeah.
It's really bright. And
if it's a bit of a shitty day outside and you want that feeling of being outside, you could just open all the curtains and you're there. And if you want some privacy, you just close all the curtains. Just means making a hell of a lot of curtains. Yeah. So
that is no, that's basically the minimum requirements that you need to convert it to a camper.
Okay. And then you have to write a cover letter and with some photographs.
Oh, yeah.
And send it to... Does it say where you have to send it to?
Well, yeah, this is a DVLA site. It's address, which is pretty standard. It's like DVLA Swansea.
Yeah.
SA, whatever, you know.
I think you have to take a puncher. I think you have to take a picture of the front of your van, the back of your van, the sides of your van,
and all the things
that are
mentioned.
required.
Yeah.
Along with a cover letter saying what you've done, like I have built this, blah blah blah. and then send it to the DVLA Swansea. And obviously you have to put in the logbook. Do you have to put in the logbook?
Yeah, you have to put in a section of the logbook, like the changes to the vehicle, which is a blue section, and you put that in with it and mention what you've changed or what you haven't changed. Basically, we haven't changed anything to like body wise or engine wise or
just the inside.
Just the inside. So you don't really need to put anything on that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's about that. Someone said, "Did you plan to live in the van full time?"
Well, we did.
Yeah, that was the plan. But
Until we had like simultaneously, just stupid amounts of breakdown.
Stuff after stuff after stuff. Yeah, but the plan was the plan was to get a van, do it out, which we have done, and then live in it, so that we didn't have to pay bills. Because we realised when we were living in our flat that we were living in when we lived in Shropshire that all the money that we made was just going out on bills. You know, like normal.
We wasn't able to live properly.
Like normal people do, wasn't enjoying. I mean, I know it's like normal that you have to pay bills, you have to pay rent, and that's just life.
But we're not normal.
But we're not normal.
We just want to live.
We're just not enjoying it. We're just not enjoying life. It's just sort of life's getting a bit depressing. So that was the plan. And to be fair, the universe has brought us what we wanted. We now live in a place where we don't have to pay rent and we don't have to pay bills because we have a mutual agreement with someone that we take care of. That we can live in this little property with no bills and we just look after them, which is quite good. But still, we'd want to live in the van. But
we still want to live in the van, even though we still get free rent, because it's the sense of freedom. You take your home where you want to go, and you can travel the world in it. You don't have to stay in England or Wales. You can venture off.
Yeah, you can like cross the border and go do some.
There's no restrictions with a van, is there? You're not in a set house in a set place paying set bills. It's like, I think
having a house is a bit grounding, you know. It's a bit too grounding.
Yeah, we like to see the world a bit.
Well, I think the universe has got a plan anyway, so I was saying to Dave the other day that I think the universe has a plan and the van keeps breaking down for a reason because it's not time yet. So we're just not ready yet.
It's not ready yet. It'll be ready when we're ready.
Sounds a bit hippy-dippy to say, but I don't know. If you see it from our point of view, things like happen in these like weird sequence of events that sort of make sense. So, yeah. So the plan was to live in the van, but it's just not happened yet.
Yeah.
So that's that. How do people in your area feel about van people? I don't think we've ever had a complaint.
Well, in our area, we see loads of camper vans going past because we're right by the sea.
Yeah.
And obviously we're in like an area where all the campers pass and
serious camper envy sometimes.
Oh yeah, so we see so many campers, so many self-builds, and we're like, oh look at that, can we have a little peek inside?
I think in Wales where we live at the moment, I don't think people care too much because they always see camper people around, like holiday makers. So I think
it's just
if you just bummed around and didn't make too much of like a mess wherever it is you went, or you didn't make too much of like a nuisance of yourself, I just don't think they'd care. We've never had like anyone.
Never had any complaints. No. Never had anyone say anything about what you're doing in that van. I don't know.
And there's been times
it's accepted round here, I guess.
There's been times where we've not been in Wales and we've parked up in like lay-bys or car parks, when we've been like when the van does work, and we just go for a mosey off in it, and no one's ever said anything.
No, even in Cheshire and Shropshire, we just park on the side of it's because it's countryside. Just park on the side of the road.
Sometimes we've parked in a
get the odd tractor saying, "Oh yeah," but that's about it.
Yeah, no one's ever like come up to us and said anything before. So, but
no
then again, we've never I don't think we've ever parked in like a city or like a really built-up area, have we?
Well, because we don't like cities and built-up areas, so
actually,
we stay away from them.
The only time that someone's ever mentioned anything is when we was parked outside your mum's that time when we got back from Thailand, and your mum's neighbour had mentioned, he'd said something to the council that he thought we were living in it outside.
Well, that's just one of those
he's a bit of a
moany old buggers that sit there and find, oh, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, he whinges about everything, to be fair.
Oh,
but yeah,
the grass is too green.
Your grass is a little bit too long. Your hedge is too sticking out. Get it cut. Yeah, but other than that, we've never had like any complaints at all.
No.
What car do you drive?
Oh, this is Jessie Mark 1.
Yeah, this is Jessie Mark 1 and the van's Big Jess.
Big Jess and Little Jess. This Little Jess is a trooper.
Little
She
Jess
took
is
us round Europe. We made a camper car out of her. It's got 180,000 miles. It's only 1.6 petrol. It just keeps chugging along.
We're actually in just now. Yeah, she's got lit nigh on 180,000 miles.
Yeah, 180,000 miles.
And she has had 2 head gasket changes, which were done by non-professional people. You know, she's had all kinds of stuff done to her, but she's never broke down like Big Jess has done. She's never properly let us down. She's always got us home. If anything
reliable.
happens.
It's very reliable.
And what is she? That's the question.
It's a Vauxhall Astra Mark 4.
Is it Mark 4? Yeah.
And it's an estate.
1.6.
An Airbuster, see him in the back.
Airbuster.
And 1.6, yeah, only 8 valve. But for a small engine car,
is it like a 2001
it's
or
done
2000?
it's done really well. It's you know, keeps going.
But
It's an automatic as well.
She sounds like a diesel, although she's a petrol.
Like,
She doesn't sound well, but she's
it
hanging
chugs
in
along, but it's reliable.
The stuff we've done in this van, the stuff we've done.
Yeah, the amount of things we've done to the van is probably.
I mean, this car, sorry, the stuff we've done in the car.
Oh right.
There's a lot of things that we've done in the car. I mean, sorry.
Oh, gone places, done.
Yeah,
things.
like just gone ridiculous. Like
because we can rely on the car. We know we can. If we wanted to go to Amsterdam and drive there, we can. Because we know we can trust it.
Although we do have to change the oil a lot. Even if the oil doesn't leak, but we do have to change the oil a lot.
Well, because I had to change the oil some, and obviously I'm not a professional mechanic, and I put this this instant gasket on, and because the old gasket had a little insert what you put around it.
Yeah, like an inlay thing.
But I had to we got a new sump, and I had to put this instant gasket on it. It wasn't quite a good seal, and there's a little bit where it drips out oil through it. It's got a little bit of an oil leak.
Oh, it's really cool. Even when it didn't leak oil, though, it's still burned off somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
she complains,
she runs.
but she's so reliable. So if there's a car that you should get, I'd recommend a Vauxhall Astra.
Yeah.
Mark 4.
Vauxhalls are very easy to get parts for, very cheap to fix.
Very cheap.
And, you know, you can't go wrong with Vauxhall. We was even looking at Vauxhall vans.
Yeah.
Just because of this car.
Vauxhall van would be good.
Or Mavanos or something, what they're called. But yeah.
I really don't want to get another van. I just want ours to be fixed because we put so much into it. She'll work when she's ready, but it's just like one of those where you think, well, if I did end up in Europe, down Spain somewhere, and she broke down, and it was something ridiculous, like it's always a mystery illness that she has.
It's one thing after another, sent to this, sent to that, electric this, electric that.
Yeah. Anyway, next question. What is Possy's real name? That's me, I'm Possy. My real name is Sade.
Sade.
So you can call me what you like.
Sade.
You can call me Sade, Shardam, Chardonnay, Shanae, Shaniqua. There's another question somewhere. A little bit about your backgrounds.
You go first.
You want me to go first? Okay, so I come from a very car enthusiastic family, actually. I'm from Cheshire, and my dad was a mechanic, and ever since I was little I always remember him, like, he used to make homemade go-karts and stuff. He always had like a little car project on the go.
You made that buggy as well, didn't you?
Yeah, he's made a buggy. And my brother's old enough, he has like a Nissan Skyline, and he's inherited the buggy, and we're just a bit of a mechanical family. Although I'm no good at mechanics myself, but I've kind of got that sort of like, I like cars and I like mechanical things in me. So yeah, God, I don't know much about my background. I'm not very interesting, to be honest.
Well, background's not just about where you come from, it's about what you do, isn't it?
What I do, I'm a yoga instructor. I'm a bit of a bum, really. You go first, Dave. You go first.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I'm originally from Shropshire.
No, Shropshire.
No, I'm from Shropshire.
Is it Shrewsbury or is
it Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury? Yeah, no, I'm from Shrewsbury. It's not Shrewsbury because I don't have a step up a lip and go Shrewsbury. But yeah, it's Shrewsbury, and I'm from Shrewsbury, and my background is I got brought up in a village around some. I was probably had a bit of a rough background, not like rough, but like funny bring up. Like
Dave's a country boy, and I'm a townie.
Yeah, like my dad split up with my mum early on, and like dodgy happenings, like was smashing doors in, and I don't know, just.
It's actually nice now, though.
some negative things, but I don't know, it affected me a little bit. But I guess we've all grown up now and everything's good, everything works, we're a good family. But yeah, I'm a little country bumpkin. And my background as job
Orientated.
Yeah. I was when I lived in Shrewsbury, I used to work for not for my dad's company that he worked for, which is Northwest Builders. So I'm a builder, but my main job wise is I like carpentry. I'm into my woodwork.
You're into bikes, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm into biking, motorbikes, engines, anything really, like sports. Well, I wouldn't say sports, but I'm into bikes. I like bikes and skateboards and like surfing and all that kind of stuff.
We don't do much surfing.
We don't do much surfing, no, but I'd like to. But anyway, yeah, that's a bit about my background.
Yeah, and we met when my dad died in 2012. I had a really big breakup with an ex-boyfriend, and I was going through a pretty rough time. So my friends were like, "Oh, let's go on a little mini break, a little holiday type thing." So we drove to Cornwall and we stayed there for a few days, and then we got back and we were like feeling the blues. So we went straight to Shell Island, just sort of helping me, I suppose, get over things. And then I met at Shell Island in Wales. I met Dave, and that was 4 years ago. And I suppose I must have brought him home. We've been together for 4 years, and to be fair, I'm kind of glad that I met Dave because we share similar interests in the fact that we just like bumming around. And he always goes along. I come up with a crazy idea and he just sort of goes along with it. He likes the excitement of it, don't you? So I'm like, Dave, we're driving to France tomorrow, and he'll be like, yeah, all right, let's do it. Or Dave, we're going to see a waterfall today. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Or Dave, what's some of my crazy ideas?
Well, Dave, we're building a campervan.
Yeah, Dave, we're buying a van and we're building a campervan. Yeah, all right, give that a go. Dave, we're going to the pet home and buying a dog. Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, I can do with a dog, yeah.
So we sort of, although we do argue sometimes, we do sort of bounce off each other, and it's great. So I don't know, talking about your background's weird, isn't it?
It is. You feel like it gets a bit personal, doesn't it? And you feel like you're going on a bit about yourself. I'm talking about myself all the time. But no, it's pretty a bit. That's pretty. We should hold that there. And if you want to know any more, you can ask some questions.
Be more specific about your questions. With your questions, I mean, your background's a bit vague.
It's a bit vague. You could go on for about an hour just saying, I've done this, I've done that.
So I was born in 1989. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a quick brief of our background.
I don't think there's any more questions.
If there's any more questions, feel free. But I think we've gone over what we've been asked. And we shall post further updates on the van because it's probably going to be on pause for another month or two.
Yeah, we haven't even got the van with us. We're in Wales and the van's in Cheshire.
Your van's in Cheshire, your mum's house. So, a bit of a pause for the minute until financial
situations. But we've got the whole the van's broke down, but we've also booked flights to Thailand.
Yeah, we were going back to Asia, not just Thailand.
It's my idea. I pushed him into it. Yeah. One of my crazy ideas. We're going back to Thailand in January.
However nice it is, it's just at the minute I've only got bloody 200 quid in my savings. We've got to save about $2,000.
Yeah, we've got to save $2,000 each to spend at Thailand because we booked the flights, but we haven't got any money. So I was like, we'll book the flights and then we'll just save in the meantime. So then we've got to save for that.
Interesting.
And then now all of a sudden we need to cough up some money for the van. So we'll just see how it goes. And if you have any questions in the meantime or want to see anything or know anything or we find something interesting to video about, we'll video it. Yeah, so stay tuned,
guys.
And if you like campervan failures,
Yeah,
subscribe,
that's what I said.
like, comment.
Welcome back to finding problems in a van.
Yeah, it was finding freedom in a van, but
It
now
was
it's
finding
like,
freedom, but now we're finding constant problems. So
come and find problems in a van.
yeah,
But it's nice. So if you need a reality check, subscribe.
yeah.